you're wondering, are there scammers in Canada? Yes, there are scammers everywhere. Everybody in Canada is honest. Oh, Canada is the new heaven. It's a lie. There are scammers here, and they are even worse than where you're coming from. I'm sure you think this is how scammers look. No. Do you think they will be too obvious? Scammers in Canada, they act like professionals. They behave really sophisticated. They are the nerdy scammers. They are out to get you. So you need to beware. People who scam people. Like, Canada is not heaven. I'm saying it again. Don't believe in people in Canada. Yes, you should be trusting, but not too trusting that you lose your home training. And you're like, oh, this is Canada. People should do well. People should do better. This is where they even do worse, I think. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oyinda Malala. How are you guys doing? Today we are not doing so much, so straight into business. I'm sure that you have seen the title and you're wondering, are there scammers in Canada? Yes, there are scammers everywhere. In fact, I think that there are more scammers in this Canada than anywhere else I have been. Scammers in Canada, they act like professionals. They behave really sophisticated. They are the nerdy scammers. They are out to get you, and they do things so that you don't suspect, and in the long run you fall for these things. When we came also, especially new immigrants, they actually target new immigrants that do not know about these their scams, so you fall victim. When we came, we had so many people try to scam us. In fact, they still do. You still get all of these things, and I'm here to educate you so that you don't fall victim. If you're a new immigrant, you don't know these things. You just feel like everybody in Canada is real, everybody in Canada is true, everybody in Canada is honest. Oh, Canada is the new heaven. It's a lie. There are scammers here, and they are even worse than where you're coming from. So you need to beware. Now, how can you identify those scammers? That's what I'm here. I'm trying to tell you about the few scammers or the few scams that I have experienced so that you are careful, you don't fall victim. Number one is the job scam. You see this one, it's like one of the most important ones because everybody's coming to Canada for a better life. You're coming to Canada to find something that you can do, and somebody is there sitting down trying to scam you of the little money that you have because they want to give you a job. Now, these people would put up emails or they will send you messages that are too good to be true because you are new. You're a new immigrant, or you're not a new immigrant, but you're desperate. You really need to get a job, you're out of job and the likes, and then people send you messages or emails that are too good to be true. You didn't apply for a job. They sent you, yes, these things happen, but you didn't apply for a job. You know you did not apply. They now sent you an email that, oh, this is the job, whatever. Would you be interested? Or you get a message saying that, there's a job for so amount. I will put a picture of how the messages come because my husband got something like that. When he got that message, we had to call people to ask. We asked on the groups, please, does anybody know these companies? Those are the things you do. When you get emails or messages from jobs that you didn't apply for or you have not heard anything about them, they just randomly send you a message. Don't be too happy. Don't be too joyous because the money is much and you're happy. Try to check their online presence, ask people in the groups, because not only you might have gotten that message, a lot of people might have gotten the message and then they'll tell you, oh, this is fake, or this is what you should look out for. So when my husband got that kind of message, he also had to ask. We asked on the group, we checked their online presence, and the funny thing is that the company was online, they were registered, like they had a website. So it's as bad as this, that they are sophisticated. They will create a fake website and do everything as beautiful as possible so that you will think that, oh, they are actually real, but they are scammers. So you need to be careful. So any job you see that is too good to be true, please and please don't jump into it and say, oh, I'm looking for a job, let me just do it. Another thing they do for work scam, and I've heard this plenty times, is that they will tell you, oh, for this job, so and so, you finish doing the job, they will now send you, like they'll give you correct job, oh, they will now send you a deposit. Like we have electronic deposit in Canada. So they will give you electronic deposit, put your name and the likes, and send it to you. And you will also try to deposit it into your account. So after they ask you to deposit this money into your account, they will now tell you that, oh, maybe 1,500 is your own share of the money. They will now say they gave you 3,000 deposit, that you should return 1,500 to them. You can see now that returning it to them means like you're giving them back all your own money. Because at the end of the day, the money will show that it has deposited in your account, but it hasn't. There's a way it happens that you just get scammed. You send them the money, and at the end of the day, you didn't get the full $3,000. These things happen, and it happens in Canada. Canada is not heaven. There are also scammers here, so you need to shine your eyes and beware. That's the first one. The second one is, you see these messages, CRA Scam. So CRA is Canada Revenue Agency, and this is where Canada takes your taxes, they take your pension and the likes, and they pay you back refunds and also all of these things. That's after you've paid your taxes and the likes. So for you as a new immigrant, you come into Canada, you say, oh, I got a message from CRA. CRA says that I owe them so amount. Yes, you can owe CRA in taxes. And then you get a message saying CRA owes you so amount. Click this link for you to get a refund. You are immediately triggered and saying, oh wow, they owe me money. You're happy. You want to click the link. Or CRA says that you have so accounts. Like, there's a way they send these messages and you would believe. In fact, when they put the link you are supposed to click, the link looks like a CRA account or a CRA website, and then you click the link. I have not clicked the link before, so I don't know what happened. But I feel like once you click the link, they are either stealing information or you are registering into a malware. I don't know how this thing works, but they are scams. I have so many of those messages. Once they send it to me like this, sometimes if I'm not too busy, I reply them and say scam. And if I'm too busy, I just delete them immediately. Because you don't want to click into this message and click the link and get yourself into trouble. So most of the time, these people take all your information, they take everything they need from you just by a simple click. You need to be careful. CRA will not send you any message. CRA would not call you on phone and tell you, oh, so money you need to be. They will not say you should come and be paying money or say that you should give us your debit card number or your credit card number. No, CRA won't do such. If CRA needs to communicate with you, they will send you an email or they will even send you a letter. CRA sends physical letters most of the time. So CRA will not communicate with you like that. If you need any information or you see a message that CRA sent you this, just call them and tell them, oh, I got a message. You don't need to click any link. Call them and request that, oh, I got a message. And they will answer you. We are not the one. It's somebody else that sent you the message. So beware. Don't be scared and say, CRA sent me a message. I should pay so amount of money. It is scammers. Now, the third one is this rental scam. And I've heard it from some people that when you come into Canada as a new immigrant, in fact, they already know that you're a new immigrant. They want to take advantage of you. They tell you that, oh, this house is 2,000, like this house might be like a $2,000 rent or a $1,500 rent, and then they will keep it at $800. You see the house as really cheap. They will tell you pay so amount of money then to secure the house before you get your keys and the likes, because you are in a rush, because you don't have so much money. You're feeling like, oh, this is cheap, let me quickly collect this house. You pay the money and at the end of the day, you don't get your house. This happens. So you need to beware. People scam people. Like, Canada is not heaven. I'm saying it again. Don't believe in people in Canada. Yes, you should be trusting, but not too trusting that you lose your home training. And you're like, oh, this is Canada. People should do well. People should do better. This is where they even do worse, I think. So don't be too trusting that you forget yourself and you want to rent an apartment, you want to rent a house. You're not asking, you're not seeking information, you're not asking people for advice. Oh, what do you think about this house? Oh, I saw this house on Facebook Market. What do you think? People will even open websites, rental website, and tell you, oh, this house is this house is that, and then you rent it. We have had a situation like that when we were looking for house to move into our new house. And then we messaged somebody. The person was like, oh, the house belongs to so person. This person is his child that wants to rent out the house. Like, started giving us useless things. Like, they'll just tell you one fake story. In your mind, you'll be like, okay, this is true. Even when I wanted to buy our car too, the same thing happened. Like, we messaged, like, we're looking for the car on Facebook Market, because really people buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And then this person says, oh, the car is so amount. It was too good to be true. That was the first thing. Anything that is too good to be true, like, raise your eyebrows. Be sure that you are checking like more than 10 times to be sure that this thing is not fake. So when I had to buy that car, and this person says, oh, the real owner of the car is old and is going to live with his child, so the child does not want two cars, because obviously insurance, when you have more than one car, be sure to pay plenty insurance. So it kind of feels like, okay, that's true, people don't want to pay too much insurance. And he was like, so we are giving it at a very cheaper rate. And I'm like, okay, this car is too nice for us to buy it at this price. And person was like, okay, will you meet me up at so place with the money? I just want cash. But it was just too good to be true. Person kept sending us messages, and person was more pushy than we that wanted to buy the car. So that was how we were like, no, this obviously is scam. We didn't even go. So be careful. Anything that seems too good to be true in Canada, in fact, everywhere, be careful. Now, the last one I'm going to talk about is phone call scams. I don't know, like, every day, let me not exaggerate, but every week since I have been to this Canada, one number will just call me and say, yeah, you have a FedEx package. Like, when they finish speaking Chinese or something, they will not speak English and say, you have a FedEx package, blah blah blah, press 1 to receive, press 8. Like, I did not order for FedEx package. I don't want anything. When you press all these numbers, I don't know what they take, but I immediately just end the call. All of these are scam phone calls. Or you get a correct call and the person is at the other end of the line saying that, oh, they want to sell you something, or you are to receive a package, or can you just call your number? It's so bad that aside from those ones, even our WhatsApp to people do all of those scams. They will just call you and tell you, oh, I sent you this one. Almost everybody should know that. I sent you a code, blah blah blah, and it's for our group meeting. Please send me back the code or call the code. And then you call the code and they take all your information. They hack into your account, and that's the end. So you need to be careful. Scams in Canada is real. Like, it's so real. And I have tons of messages from these scammers that I'm like, is it that you people just sit down and then you just compose these things? But really, there are people that their job is just to wake up in the morning and scam people. That's why I call them sophisticated scammers. Like, these ones are nerdy scammers, very nerdy people that they already hacked how to scam people, and it has been working for them, because if it doesn't work, they would have stopped. And they keep doing it. They keep sending a message. So don't fall victim to it today. That's why I'm here to talk to you. That's why I'm here to educate somebody. You are coming from your country, especially you that you're a new immigrant. You feel like this place is a safe space. Yes, it's a safe space, but not everybody here is sane. There are some people that are out to get you. So you need to be careful. You need to be vigilant. You need to shine your eyes, open your eyes, and be sure that, oh, I am not falling into the hands of these scammers. And I hope you don't fall victim of them. Now, if you now actually fall victim of them, let's say you didn't know, you didn't hear of this information, or you never thought that this could happen to you, sometimes you might just be a little careless, or maybe you were not even on guard, because sometimes some things just happen. What you need to do is to report to the right authorities. Like, go straight. If they've taken your bank information, go to the bank and report. The good thing is that the bank sometimes help you find out how this fraud happens, especially if they use your credit card. Be sure that banks will return your money if it's your credit card. Now, for debit card, they might try to trace whoever is involved in this scam. And yes, they might return your money and they might not. Just be sure to report to the authorities, especially if you have been scammed of your money, go to the bank. If it's something that is more than that, please report to the right authorities. Go to the police. Go and report. Go and report. They also know that these scammers are outside and they are out to get you. So report. Try to get all of the documents that these people scammed you of. Be sure that you have all the right documents and report to the police. And I hope that you don't get involved in all of this, because it's kind of messy. It doesn't make sense. Imagine being scammed of your hard-earned money in Canada. Somewhere that maybe wherever you're coming from, you used to be vigilant. Now you're not in Canada, you're now relaxed. Don't do that. Don't fall victim of scams. It is heart-wrenching for them to collect all your hard-earned money, which is why I am here to educate you. And I hope that you have learned something today. So if you have learned something and you're shocked to know that there are scammers in Canada, please put a comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. And please, please, please drop a lovely comment in the comment section. Till next time, bye guys.